to Captain Rio. They come for me every night. Contact. I fight while the world sleeps tight.
All right. Well, namaste and lak'ech, my family. And I mean, this is just the beginning of fun. I now know how to translate what some of us went through for the last 17 years. And I'm going to put it in a movie for everyone else that may have been sleeping during those times. And I'm just having so much fun with it. You know, I love making the music. I really love, you know, I've always been into film. I went to school for that. So for me to actually have these tools and really just create what I see. You know, my third eye came on in 2009. I've been staring through the veil for almost 17 years. So, you know, I think there's a way I can teach utilizing some of the visual. I can show you guys what I mean when my energy arms pop out of my back. What I mean when your energy arms can come out. I can take, you know, and one of my energy hands and touch a textbook and read with my finger from 20 feet away from the person, like I did in college. That was cool. Senior year, I didn't buy any books in college. I would just right before the quizzes and tests, and I would literally, if it was a multiple choice, if it was like, you know, multiple choice test, I would just crush it, get an A on 100%. The hardest thing with telling my higher selves was not what the right answer was, but what is the answer that guy thinks it is sitting in that chair right there? And they're like, oh, gotcha. So I'm going to disclose all kinds of really cool stuff to you guys. The song Contact was inspired by me having contact about 5 nights ago. I woke up the next morning and I was like, contact. Like, I don't know. I had contact 5 nights ago. 2 or 3 different dream simulations. We were on a training campus. ETs came down. What did they look like? They weren't like grays per se. They were about 5 feet tall, but they were definitely showed me, because I have a thing, some of these different species, that they were glowing almost like plasma beings. And I remember when they're like, oh, let's run out to the foyer and get on board the ship. And I waited till all like the kids were out of the classroom or out whatever room we were in. And I said, yo, and I like walked over to where the teleportation light was. I said, beam me up, Scotty. I don't want to take the stairs. So a part of me is very comfortable getting inside of a plasma elevator. That's one way to clean up all the atomic spin of your molecules. Let me tell you, it's faster than a med bed. So I've been kind of in my own bubble over here ever kind of since then. Yes, there's a big fire going on about, I don't know, 10, 15 miles, maybe 10 miles from Sedona right now. The air's all smoky. It's kind of gnarly. Today is definitely a day at a time. What up, everyone watching the World Cup? Love you guys. Hope you guys can hear me well. I just love the world coming and enjoying America, the States over here. And I actually just love watching Instagram videos of people like, oh my God, Texas barbecue. Like I just, I've traveled the world quite a bit. And it always is nice to come home for all of us fellow Americans out there. Everyone watching across the planet, what up? Yeah, you guys, I'm going to unleash all kinds of awesome stuff for us. And I'm going to think about how I can utilize these new tools to really help educate and just kind of sink it in. I made that last music video. That was the first part of it. They wouldn't let, it was too much space to load on the intro of this. But if you guys hang around till the end, there's an ending to that music video you guys just watched. You guys can enjoy that. There's an end to it. But along this journey, what I can say is that I'm comfortable in skin. You guys out there who have kind of passed some of these shadow integration tests, I hope you guys are also getting comfortable in your skin. These suits, consciousness, we're at right now in the timelines, we are basically merging with another parallel reality. And I'm not sure, there's a lot of Mandela effects out there, but I'm hoping and praying and knowing that the timeline that we got on and are moving towards is the one we deserved in the first place. We're not going to some place that's promised to us. This is what's due us. There's been a lot of distortions and time violations in our timeline, hence all the Mandela effects, hence all the CERN things, hence some of the financial updates we're going to talk about in a little bit. So I just want you to know all that stuff has been regulated and monitored, and the golden timeline is holding strong. So it may seem chaotic out there in certain pockets around the planet. It may seem crazy. Understand that there are different realities merging together. There's a lot of different realities playing out on Earth right now. For those who are ready for contact, I don't know. I'm with you guys. I don't know. Just get me in my jumpsuit and I'm ready to go. I got no qualms. This is cool. I like these shirts. I also like the gear that's in my locker on a starship that just monitors me at night. I feel like my higher selves mess with me. Like, hey man, just send him a little download, little Instagram, slide into his DM, slide into his cerebral cortex. You know what I mean? Just slide in there and see if he notices. Big what up to all your guys' higher selves. What's up? Pleasure being down here in the physical with you. Don't say we didn't come, because we're definitely here. No one can say we didn't show up here. Okay. I feel like Rodney Dangerfield. I got comedy for days, but it just shows all of us that have gone through a lot of this stuff, and a lot of people still, going through these different waking up stages. Health, wellness is going to be your number one go-to. Get the plastics out of your body, for God's sakes, out of your intestines. Get the heavy metals, please. The aluminum is crazy. I watched a video of how much aluminum is in the air present after chemtrails. It's like 10x what it normally is. I think it's 238 parts per million. The guy tested his sweat after he sweated with no chemtrails, and then with chemtrails, like 2,038 parts per million. Aluminum. Aluminum is no good. Get it out of your bloodstream. It also, if you have too much of it, it's going to give you dementia. It's not magic. It's not random why people get dementia. It's get the heavy metals out of your blood. It's just that simple. For all of us who have parents that are just dirt to dirt, get the heavy metals out of your body. Okay. For everyone that, did unfortunately get the jib jab, do that that ozone blood filtering that I keep seeing on Instagram. They got offices in Palm Springs, Palm Desert. They're all over the place. 3 flushes and they can get that majority of that stuff out of your bloodstream. All the weird mRNA, all that jazz, just flush your blood. Hey, listen, we didn't sign up for this shit show, but I can tell you something. Sometimes your vessel or your car needs an oil change. It's all over the place. There's literally get an oil change, which is a plasma thing. They hook you up to the machine. Your blood goes through like a filtering process, and then they put it back in your body. Okay, takes 3 rounds to do all the blood in your body. Okay. So if you guys are like, oh my God, what do I do? And you're retired and you have a budget, go get your oil filtered. There we go. Look it up. So anyways, and if you guys know exactly what that is, go ahead and put it in there. There's a guy, I follow him on Instagram, but they have services in Palm Desert, Palm Springs. Get an oil change. That's all it is, dude. We're in physical suits. We are eternal souls driving these suits around. So if you need an oil change, go get an oil change. Stop whining. Stop complaining. Okay. It's literally in front of you. Some of us waiting for these med beds. Yeah, that's fantastic. But they still might say you got to filter your blood. I don't know. These frequency things and all this jazz. I get it. There's a lot of weird stuff that the principalities that did to us. It's not to point fingers at each other. It's to go, hey, I don't know what to tell you. You might need an oil change. It might be more than taking some zeolite. But zeolite is huge, Logan, I know. I just saw that. I'm like, zeolite. The Romans used it. They lined the inner canals with it. Zeolite. Try it out. There's all kinds of natural things and homeopathic things to take, you guys. I know oregano oil and dark seed walnut oil. And there's so many. If you guys have some awesome detoxing recipes, put them in there. Put it in the comments. But if you guys are like you got a parent that's like a level 9 situation and they won't listen, dude, they're going to need to get an oil change. Just put it in your head. It's not magic. What's going on here? Certain people don't want to change and certain people do. Certain people don't want to be here and some people do. I don't even want to get into the real nitty gritty of why some people wanted to exit early and are using this as an excuse, but how many people are exiting early? There's a lot of people that never wanted to be here. There's a lot of people that are 75 years old right now, and the height of their life was when they were 30, and they've been sitting here for 47 years. So I get it. It's not easy to be here, but for all of us that are pulling the weight, and for all those awesome gangster OGs that are just like fire in the sky, you guys are pulling the average for your whole generation. So I just want to be real. You're just pulling that. There's a handful. I can't be like a generationist because goodness gracious, my lady's mother, Sheila, she's a rock star. She's just fire in the sky. She's like 76 years old, like hiking, doing UFO tours. And look at Trump. He's in his 80s. So you can't say everybody. It's not. There's a ferocity of spirit. And I just want you guys to know, I want to be here and have a good time with you guys. I want some med beds. I want to age reverse. I want my 25 years back. I was in service to this planet behind the scenes for a long time. And it's almost been like half my life. When I woke up at 19, I went back to sleep. I can't imagine being awake at 19 years old like I am now and never going back to bed. Like just never actually getting to experience what an unconscious human was. Just to have my higher self plugged in the whole time. Been around the world, seen some pretty crazy stuff. I've seen stuff I can't unsee. If you hooked me up to a lie detector test, I would just crush it. You can put me in front of Congress, the lie detector test on me. I just crush it. RET is real. Yes. Have you seen supernatural beings? Yes. Have you seen deities? Yes. Have you seen Lord Shiva? Yes. Have you seen Brahma? Yes. Have you seen Vishnu? Yes. Have you seen Krishna with flute? Yes. Yes. Wide awake in the day. What's up, dude? Conversation going on. And I know what to tell you. Some of these stories aren't stories. You know, I think they played with our timetable. I think they added 1,000 years that maybe didn't exist. I think that there's a lot of weird things. We used to have 13 months. Now we have 12. Why is it in the 1789 Bible we have 13 months, 28 days a month? New moon, full moon, like clockwork. What was the 13th sign? Ophiuchus. Who's Ophiuchus? The god of ether. Why would they remove ether? I don't know. What did all the cathedrals in Tartaria run on? They didn't run on gasoline. What is this? Who got behind the wheel? Who are the species responsible? Who are the Nephilim? Who were the giants? What happened to them? Who are the Smithsonian? Who pays them? Where did they get their budget? Who are these families? What is the ice wall? How many families and beings live outside the ice wall? What is this hologram? What is a hard light hologram? Who's in charge of the hard light hologram? What happens if you wake up out of stasis while you're plugged into the video game and you're walking around on a ship while your consciousness is plugged into a 3D vessel? And I'm staring at people sleeping in pods while I'm awake in the physical right now staring at you. What happens then? What happens when I could just casually walk over to your pod and flip a switch? Is that free will? Or is that one of your brothers got out and is trying to wake up the rest of the planet with his brothers and sisters? What level of awake are you? These are just questions I have. What happens if you guys were, the leaders of the world 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 years ago? I'm staring at the fellow king and queens of Lemuria and Atlantis. What if you herald from a different star system where you're literally royalty to the highest nth degree and you decided to come down here and play this density game? Well, who gave the controls to the beings in charge now? Do they have any homage over you? What is the spirit? The Nords showing up and some of these other species, what if their forefathers are you and foremothers are you and they're just from the future? Why do you think some of them can't talk to you? It's actually non-intervention. They don't want to talk to their great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather. Why is one of my bodies buried in the Rowan Cathedral? Out of the 4, back right. Who are we really? These are just things I want you guys to know and ask yourself. And just some questions you're like, shit, why do you have a connection to Babylon, Egypt? What was it? What are all these stargates about? Why are there more pyramids in South America than the rest of the planet combined? Why is it a jungle? Who are the Maya? I mean, right off the top of my head. So I'm just trying to say for you guys, I love you, but I've got more questions than answers down here. And these books are running out of, this is like Crayola crayons. What I'm getting to, when you guys are going to get into a place and you're going to get into your seat and you're going to get into your consciousness and you're going to start feeling like your real self again. And when that happens, this whole dilapidated illusion falls apart. The connections, the distortions, the belief systems. And when those programs start to break, I'm here to tell you, try and be a smooth operator. Smooth operator. It's not to fight the funk. It's not to spray paint your hair purple and do cartwheels or pink. It's not how many rings you can put on your face. What it is it's something inside of you that you're processing out for choosing something that you knew would be difficult, but not to let the environment overtake your soul, your purity, and who you really are. Do not let this world bend your light. Like I said, some people like all that stuff. That's cool. I mean, it's like decoration. I get it. Tattoos, this and the other. Cool. Whatever. The main reason why I never got a tattoo is because I was going to put every single one of my higher self star glyph down my spine. And I always thought to myself, when I was doing missions around the planet, I was like, I don't want to get tattooed because they're going to be able to identify me real easy. They're like, yeah, have him take his shirt off. Is the guy that has 14 star glyphs going down his spine, starting from Lyra, working on down to the lower back, just star glyph. So I can't do small things. That's why I didn't get tattoos. I can't get like a little, I don't know, whatever. I don't want to say the symbols have meaning. I don't want to get a little tattoo when I'm really like, I'd probably get my whole back. Just one large tattoo. I even like the face tattoos. Some of us who have those lives as like, I don't know, Mongolians or Samoans or Pacific Islanders. I love tattoos. We're all about tattoos. So with that being said, we're about to get some financial updates. So let's talk about this real quick. So the financial updates is as follows. What am I feeling in my gut? I'm feeling that, especially in the crypto market, this is the drop before the bang, the rise. Is it going to fall one more time? I don't know. Is XRP go from $1.06 to 55 cents, and then shoot back up? I don't know. But I'm feeling like we're getting close to the bottom. This is what I felt this morning when I was staring at it, the cryptos, some of the different cryptos. Pay attention to all the percentages they're down. I'm looking at all my number one ISO 222 compliant cryptos, and they're all down like 4.89, 5.06, 4.89%. But they're all in sync. And I pay attention to patterns. And to me, I was like, 106, that sounds like $1 per XRP plus 6% transaction fees for whatever big whale or company's doing it. Like, I'm staring at this thing through layers. Like, Brad's not that big of a deal. If I really wanted to jump into Brad's bedroom and just pull it out of his forehead, I could. But there's something else going on here. And there's something else about this quantum financial system that is, we're done with fiat. People need to understand this. Fiat is done. Everything needs to be on a blockchain so you can't money launder. It's that simple. You can't print a bunch, billions and trillions of dollars out of thin air by adding zeros. It's not 1913. We're grown-ups. We're not dumb. And the reset didn't just happen like 60 years ago, 1913. So a lot of us are super aware of what's going on, and our own free will is being felt, believe me. The conversations I'm having upstairs is, we got this. They're going to figure this thing out for us. One way or the other. But what I'm trying to say is, you visualize it's already done, because here's the deal. It was something that was taken from our timeline that needs to be restored to our timeline. That's all. I just want to be like, kind of like, it's not like these guys are doing us a solid. No, homeboy. I got 144,000 shot callers here that signed an agreement to come down here and play dum-dum based upon agreements of a timeline coming to fruition. I would be very careful pissing off 144,000 beings or 144 million, right? That represent the home worlds of the whole planet staring at you. Another thing too, you got 25%, they say, insold beings. You got about 50% NPCs trying to figure it out, and about 25% uninsold. Well, I can tell you something. I wouldn't piss off the 25%. I don't know who's playing cards here. Chess masters of the Illuminates or the Illuminaries. Probably wouldn't be the best idea to piss off the 25% of insold beings here who actually signed up to learn something. Some of us are maxed out with what you have to teach. You have nothing more to teach us. So now what do you do? What do you do when beings have 3 or 4 of their higher selves plugged in and are speaking who remember the walls of Atlantis, who remember what the interiors look like, who remember how to make the fabric, who remembered what the Atlantean gold really was, who remembers what anti-gravitic crafts are and how to spin the mercury. And you're going to sit us down here in La La Land with the rest of these beings trying to figure it out? Every single person in these comments right now is staring at you. There's no place on earth you can get away from us. We've expanded to a critical mass. So again, in a very positive thing for everyone out there, be very happy with yourselves. You guys, we hit critical mass. There's no more like, are they gonna do it? We're at critical mass. You know, in a hot air balloon, when you're like, is that enough hot air? Yeah, dude, we're at cruising altitude. Sit back, relax, and grab some hot cocoa, because now we're starting to ascend and take off. We are at critical mass. So I don't know who needs to hear this and what level of your reality. We are at critical mass. So that's all I wanted to say. And I'm going to keep this a high vibe. Hype the video. Let's go. And I love you. We're going to pull some weekly Oracle cards for you guys. And we're going to get the updates. But there's just some things. Some of you guys are going to be getting contact. Don't go into fear. If they're weirdos, go, hey, I do not consent calling Yeshua, Jesus. Hey, get these little weird things out of here. Now, if there's things showing up that are actually trying to teach you something, you guys are working in some sort of a galactic command function, fine. To be clear, I've always been Earth Alliance, Galactic Command. Pump the brakes, that's all I know. I don't know what the rest of the layers of this, the Federation, the this, the that, and the other. I don't use those terms. Earth Alliance, Galactic Command. I don't know. That's for me. And the Galactic Command for me is like the ancient ones that actually don't really get involved down here. You can call us the Guardians if you like, if that's easier. But the real blue Azurites, the real blue angelic blueprints, the real 9D, you know, sexy, just full blown. I mean, once you're full angelic, like, why do you want to mix with the rest of it? You know what I mean? And once you go 9D, I mean, I'm like, hey, man, you guys all look rad. I'm like, yeah, I know. What are we doing down here? I feel like I'm in a petting zoo that got out of control. No, I'm just kidding. Everyone's mixing down here. It's a lot going on, okay? I'm just trying to say energetic. I'm not saying what you physically look like. I'm saying the energy of creator in your chest. That's all I'm trying to say. I feel like some of us left like 10,000 years ago, like, we'll come back, and we came back, and we're like, what the hell is going on? What is that? A chupacabra? What? Who put these guys in charge? Why are there synthetic robots in the ground? Did you leave the toaster on? Hey, anyone leave their synthetic on? Did anyone leave the drives on one of the arcs on? It's still printing. It's still printing these things. Can somebody come get whatever this is cleaned up? That's all I'm trying to say. Just laugh. I mean, I don't know. Someone left the toaster on, and now we're down here going, why is this so unorganized? Did someone leave a gate open? I thought you locked the gate. They're crawling out of New Mexico, man. Hey, man, they're like ants. They're everywhere. What do you want me to do? A little comedy for you, okay? So, take it up from a land down under. I'm just trying to say, hey, I love you, but it's comedy somewhere. I'm going to be real with you. Somewhere, they're like, it's comedy. It's like angelic comedy. It's just that when you're down here, it's like, oh my God. We are in the trenches. Just in the trenches. And then like your angelic selves are like, oh my God. It's between my toes. How do I get it off from? I'm like, I'm in your toe jam. I'm like, bro, you gotta hit the pressure wash. Hit the solar flash. I got as many of us gathered together as I possibly could. My friends and family out there are doing a fantastic job. I don't know what to tell you. Everyone's got their family and their best friends, and we're like, we're ready. Beam me up, Scotty. Like, we don't care anymore. Like, the shock and awe is over. Can we just get these people out of here? And then you can, like, process and have council meetings. Get us out. How does that sound? Is that clear? So, we're here to have a great time. Ascension was never supposed to be this weird. This is what happens when you let other harvester species into a game because someone thought it would be entertaining. I don't know. Maybe it was kids like foreigners, you know, from like Zeta Reticuli, or like, I know, let's let them in the game. I don't. Someone hacked this thing with a calculator because all the adults were away doing adult things. And even the deities that they left in charge on the planet really weren't the bosses. It's like a bunch of teenagers left in charge. Then everyone gets nervous when the real guardians show up, like Grandpa shows up and he's like, yo, what's up? Who's making a mess in my game? What is all that floating in the ocean? And all the little gods are like, oh shit, Dad's here. And then it's Excuse Central. It's like Comedy Central on the excuses. You should hear these guys talking to me, okay? I'm a little dude. I'm just a vessel. And I'm just trying to be real. These are the conversations going on. You got other species pointing at each other like, oh, well, you know, the experiment was going good until World War II. Like, they're just like doing this. And I'm like, can you guys just come together? We're done with all the yippity yap. Yippity yap yap's over. Get in your heart, get in your center. Let's pull some cards. That's all it is. You know? Everyone's nervous. This is the first there's been judgment. There's been like 7 stories, 7 different names. Yeshua, Amen Ra had the same story. There's like 8 stories of the same thing. Let me guess. An ET came down. Let me get this straight. Here's the story. ET comes down. No dad. Mom's pregnant. Virgin. Has supernatural abilities. Born outside Afghanistan, just like Buddha. A little lake. Let me guess. Can do cool shit. Can heal touch. Can do all this stuff. Oh my God, it's so amazing. What I'm getting to is it's extraterrestrial ET or upper dimension or more ensouled beings interact in the physical plane. There's been many throughout time and space. I love Yeshua. He's my boy. And I love Buddha too. But I'm just trying to say, that's what happens. What happens when you drop a superhero off in La La Land? Of course they're going to do it. They're going to pray to you. They're going to make statues of you. So I'm just, it's more common sense. You're like, oh shit, it's kind of like that. I'm like, yeah, you should have seen us 6,000 years ago when there were actual fucking 15-foot, 4-finger blue Syrians in India that never looked human. They were like, yo, name's Shiva. What's up? What's up, dude? You want to hang out, Shiva? No, man, I'd rather hang out with the spirits. You're cool, though. Come holler at me at Mount Kailash. Yeah, right around. The door's at 13837. Yeah. Come cool. I'm going to be taking a nap, so don't wake me. If you wake me, there's going to be problems. Let me sleep. So, Divine Masters. You know. I don't know. How do you really feel? I'm like, I don't know, man. It's a comedy show. It's crazy. That's all I know. Yeah, Siddhartha. You know, it's like not the first that has supernatural abilities, guys. Like, I don't know what to tell you. So, there's a lot of talk. Yeshua was taught in the Egyptian schools. He traveled the world. He went to India. I mean, there's all these stories and all these initiations. It wouldn't even be that big of a deal if we still had like initiations and real people teaching us how to do supernatural shit since we were 2 years old. Don't you think it's funny and strange that children between the ages of like 1 and like 4, they can learn like every language on the planet. They're like, they're just sponges. They're like, I can learn this, I can learn this, I can learn this, I mean, it's crazy how adaptable we really are. Then all of a sudden, the Matrix sets in and goes, okay, that's it. Cap them. You gotta cap them. The kids are like speaking 5 languages. They're like, my parents are idiots. And then all of a sudden you're like 12 and mom's like, that's make believe, honey. You're not telepathic. You're not telekinetic. Just be like the rest of us living in Gopher Land. Just come on down and have some corn syrup in your cereal. Just take a nap. Just let your brain rest like the rest of us. Why do you have to be different? Why do all of us have ADHD? Out of nowhere. I'm like, because maybe we're a bunch of star kids that incarnated in the 80s. And maybe we'll give you some of the 70s and 80s. And like, we never fit in. 90s. We're like, yeah, this shit's slow as shit. Oh, these guys got to have ADHD. You got to give them fucking all kinds of things to slow them down. What are hypertelekinetic? We can't tell them they're gifted because they're going to make everyone else feel like burp, 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 burp in NPC land because half the planet's NPCs. What are you going to do with 25% of the population that's not an NPC? Action. We'll make up terms. We'll get them medicated. We'll legalize marijuana in Colorado. Listen, I'm making jokes, but I want you guys to know that inside your soul, you guys are all rock stars, and I love you, and I see you. And we're all down here together. That's it. I don't know what to tell you. We're all here together. Divine Masters. I'll play some music. I got some new. You know. First card for us, Divine Masters. Let me tell you. I'll do the voices. Listen, it's nighttime. You know what I mean? You guys are on fire. Yeah, here. Where's the gate program? I just saw it. Come on, where is it? Laugh my ass out. Someone wrote gate. Yeah, hey, listen. I'm going to need you to come. We're in 6th grade. I'm going to need you guys to come in this room and put headphones on. And raise your hand if you can hear the tone, when you hear the tones. I saw the rest of the kids. It was like a competition. They like capped out. I was hearing like ultrasonic. It was like, boom, 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 boom. I was like a dog. I was like a canine. I was like, I hear it. They're like, here, man, you've been chosen. Drink the pink juice and come into the bathroom with the rest chosen. We have been chosen to be a part of the program. I've been chosen to stay after school longer than I had to appease a bunch of weirdos. I've been chosen. By the way, do we get any sort of payment for this being chosen? I mean, at least in the military, right? You get like a pension and some health insurance. I'm missing 20 years of my childhood. Do I have any sort of a bank account? Other than what's attached to my social security number, right? You just add the one in front. And you guys owe me like millions of dollars. But besides that, is there any sort of payment for all of the star seeds and angelics that blessed you with our presence? Because we didn't have to come here. We did because we care about you and we love you. We got friends and family down here. We got soul family down here. And we weren't going to let you be in control of them and ruin their experience in the physical. You know? Some of these guys are just like, Daddy wasn't there. You know? These are the guys in charge. You're like, hey, have you ever had a hug from your mother? It's like a reptilian born with 300 eggs at the same time, or a mantid. You're like, mother? I was raised by the hive. Like, well, this is awesome. I was not raised by the hive. You know what I mean? So can you just slow down on the mandible movements of your thing? Can we slow down with this and maybe get back into here? You know, deep in here, your heart. Okay. Talk about collateral damage. You know what I mean? Hi, I don't have 300 kids. This is weird. I can't believe I'm having this conversation thinking that we're the same. We're not the same. We have different vested interests. There's so much time and energy we have spent in these suits as a unit compared to being fractaled 300 times. We're not playing the same game. Sorry. What's your lifespan, sweet cheeks? Yeah. So please don't. You give me 700 years, we'll take the whole planet back. You'll be erased like an old VCR. No one will ever know your name. So. Ever. So. Don't get me going. Gaia, resilient spirit, earth connection. Stay rooted in trust and faith. That's what's up. So call back our wealth. Call it all back. I'm just keeping it 100. Oh, we're the same. Really? You're 700 years old. How are we the same? You weren't nerfed on chromosome 2? I'm just supposed to do what I'm told? My soul is old as shit, bruh. My soul is older than yours, and I'm in a popsicle suit staring at you. Do you think we're the same? Ask your guys self this. Do you guys think you got those old souls out there? We're not even from here. We're not even local, like, sol system beings. Some of you guys are going to wake up and be like, I herald from Lyra. You know, like, I'm here to monitor the game. Or I'm here from Andromeda. Yeah, Milky Way is like high school, bruh. Yeah, we're from college in the pros. This is high school. Milky Way is high school. So, for some of you guys that never heard that before, yeah, everyone looks at the Milky Way galaxy. It is a multiplex of all the DNA. It is a storage house of all the DNA of all the different galaxies around. But on the real talk of like the age, we're in high school. Milky Way is high school. So, Andromeda, fire! All right. Michael and Faith, spiritual calling. Mikael and Faith, divine protection, breakthrough moment. You know? There we go. You know, you just roll up Spielberg like a little blunt. You're just like, woo! That was your whole consciousness. You know, here's the 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s, bro. Oh, wow, that was real deep. Just everything you've ever thought or done. Just whoosh. Cool. What else we got? What else we got, Grandpa? Anything else we're talking about down here? We just smoked your consciousness like a you know. Oh, that was real deep, bro. Woo! Tell me more. Oh, you can't believe it. The Goonies? No. Oh, Jaws? Come on. Awesome. And these are like, we're famous directors of what? A kindergarten show? Come on. I'm sorry, I can't. You know, I don't know smoking one now. Listen, this is air. I'm just trying. Come on. Hey, Kaku, why'd you have to sign an NDA before you did an interview about what you wouldn't talk about? Oh, because I'm paid for. I don't know. I mean, how many of these things are going to fall apart right in front of us? You know? I'm sorry, I won't drop names. I'm just trying to say, like, come on. You know? I'm a little teapot. Pour me. I'm a little teapot. We there yet? Hey, Dad, we there yet? All right. Yeah, I'm having fun. Next card for us, Angelic says, Ariel, sacred activist. Protect what is right and just. Let love lead the way, baby. Come on. Let love, like, we're just, you know, inhaling, exhaling your whole level of light. Here we go. Ariel, sacred activist. Protect what is right and just. Let love lead the way. I know you like that one. Oh, tell me more. Hold on a second. This is really good. You know, hey, Majestic 12, tell me who I am. You know, what the fuck? Anyways. Dad, you're like, oh shit. I thought you'd be 80. I'm like, no, but I did grow a goatee. You know what I mean? I'm doing a little bit of it. You know what I mean? Trying to keep up. To keep up. Listen, we hang out together. We're making jokes. Okay? We're making jokes. For us dragons out there, I should put it card time. Bananas. Card time. All right. For us dragons out there, we got Miracle, making a difference. Okay? For all my dragons out there, make a difference. Okay? Make a difference. All right? We can't all be George Lucas and, you know, copy old Vedic stories and call it original. You know what I mean? We can't do it. Can't take old scripture about the Electric Wars, you know, and again have some weird thing with a brother and a sister. Right, Luke and Leia? You know what I mean? We got a bad guy and we got some incestual shit going on. No, I'm just kidding. Dragons. Thank God for Han Solo. He kind of broke it up. He's like, hey. You know, it's like kissing cousins. You know what I mean? Like, it almost went down on Endor. And Han Solo, they're like, get him in there. It's getting weird. They're literally like almost like twins. They're born at the same time. He has a sister. I'm like, stay away from your sister. It's not a kissing cousin. Next card is returning, going with the flow. Look, just return, going with the flow. We are all here together. We know the world is topsy-turvy. We are staying afloat. That's what we're doing here. We're staying afloat. That's what we do here at TeamLight on this podcast. Us right here, we're staying afloat, okay? There's all kinds of different belief systems on this planet. I just want you guys to come from your heart, stay positive, have an open mind, and most importantly, critical thinking. Critical thinking. That's all. Right. Let's go unicorn, see what the Nolds are doing. Luke, don't kiss your sister, man. Your dad was a weirdo. Okay. Powerful, but a weirdo. You know what I mean? All right. And it's always some creepy old dude like Clive Davis, like the Doc, right? That like turns Anakin. He's like, I'll show you how to do weird things. And he's like, really? I'll even let you like turn back death. By the way, never did. And just turn, just complete lies. Just another lies born of the son of lies. Wisdom. That's deep. I don't know if you guys know. That's some deepness. Wisdom. Wisdom. Why do these guys that are like pretend to be the dark can't even do a push-up? I'm the Dark Lord of the ho-hos and chocolate cake. Do you see what you look like in the mirror? You look like a weird puffy Smurf thing, Clive. You look like you can't even wipe your own patoot. And you're the Dark Lord? What? I'm even confused for what light is down here. I'm like, are you like the darkness of Lucky Charms? Are you like Count Chocula? Like, I don't know what this is. Like, at least in the universe, you're like, I'm a bad guy. I expect like a 6'8", 300-pound phasers, mohawk, and horns and shit. I'm not looking at a cream puff. I'm the dark guy. You look like you were sat in milk and just floated in it for 20 years too long. What? What? And then you got us who go down and deal with the dark dudes. And it's like you get a demon in a headlock. And you're like, hey, who's this guy? And you're like, I don't know. This guy says he's the son of Wonka Tonka. And you're like, yeah, I don't know about that. There's some weird Babylonian money magic going on over here. I was like, all right. So, just asking for a friend. I mean, even this light and dark shit. I mean, who are these people? Just saying. I don't know. I've seen what dark is. I didn't see that. Anyways, that guy's one last 10 seconds where we come from. Majesty. All right? Majesty for all of us Nords out there. Majesty. For all you Nords out there, stay majestic, dude. Stay majestic. That's how I know we're in a weird video game. You know what I mean? I know we're in some weird video game shit. The fact that, like, there's still people... I don't want to get political with you, but... we got people representing this country can barely put a full sentence together without reading it off a ChatGPT prompt. Yikes, dude. But see, we're the generation that didn't want to get involved. I think it's Generation X and Generation Z. We're like, nah. Even the millennials, or Generation Z into the millennials. XZ, I guess, in like the beginning of the millennials, right? We're so weird. We're like, we don't want it. We don't want to do it. Because we're like, I don't want to run this shit. Because we know it's not our mess. That's the weirdest thing. We're cleaning it up. We're like, oh, do we really have to get involved? Goodness gracious. Gen X is dope. Gen Z is dope. Be daring. Okay? Look, we have some cool millennials out there. Be daring out there, right? Just be daring. The Nords are daring and majestic. All right, let's get into our are we going to get paid cards? RV update. Let's get it. Okay, I don't want to go into it. You get me going. I'm like, is this real? They're like, stop talking. It's very obvious. And I'm like, why? We had to make the game as ridiculous as possible. So, I mean, if you don't get it, you're just kind of like, you know? I was like, oh, so it's like special sauce. We're playing at a special sauce level. They're like, basically. I was like, oh, okay. Then once you like, you never go full special sauce. You know what I mean? So all of a sudden, like some of us who are awake, we're like, wait, what? That's like some sauce. That's like some Spectrum sauce. That's like some Tapatio Tabasco sauce. And they're like, yeah, we know, but there's different levels of consciousness on this planet. There's like a different sauce for every level. And you're like, oh, okay. They're like, just be nice. I'm like, okay. Because sometimes I just ask honest questions. I'm like, huh? And they're like, hey, you're right. Listen, some special sauce. Shit, I think me and, listen, I think I'm borderline, some of the things I go into in like super ET mode, like I would consider that some type of like being on the spectrum, like going quantum, like being completely dissociated with this suit. I don't really know what that is, but I know that I can be super disassociative of my 3D reality. And I'm looking at something from a completely different perspective. So I don't really even know if these definitions really are what they are. I think we're multidimensional beings, and certain groups try to label us when you could be a very special, high-powered engineer here to create something to save the world or benefit humanity. And yeah, maybe you're not the best in English, but you're a bomb at math or biology, or you're like a savant in something else. So I'm just trying to say, for everyone out there, you guys are each very special in your own way, and we all are each have our own little savant inside of us. Okay? Maybe like that barbecue sauce. Maybe more like ranch. Okay? Pallas Athena, first card for the RV. Think. Think. Okay? Pallas Athena. Exactly, Joan. If it gets so crazy, the NPCs are like, wait, what? Wait, what? $24.8 billion of fraud just in California? Wait, what? That's a lot of money. That's just in California. Pallas Athena, think. Okay? For all the sauce out there on Earth. All the sauce. It's very saucy out there. I feel like Bob Ross. It's very saucy out there. Just try to walk through the sauce with getting it on. Just little trees. Just walk down the street. Keep your headphones on. Yeah, just paint pretty trees. All right. Dude, I don't know, but during COVID, Bob Ross was like the fire to watch on YouTube. He put me to bed every night. If you guys don't know who Bob Ross is, he's this dude with a fro. His voice is just fantastic. He's a great painter. You just type in Bob Ross on YouTube. If you guys don't know this you could be in South Africa. You're like, who's Bob Ross? Just type in Bob Ross. And just that guy will put you to sleep, dude. Just paint pretty trees. What do we got over here? We're going to make little mountains. Yeah, just a little mountain here. Maybe a little stream cuts through. Yeah, let's make that. I don't know. It's hypnotic. Okay, Bob Ross. That's all I'm saying. I watched the documentary. They ripped. Okay. I know he passed away, love. We got it. We love him, though. Sweet Bob. Different vibes for different tribes. Next RV card is square, semi-square, quincux, tension. Well, we know that for this week coming up. Tension. Okay, we got some tension, dude. Right? Why? Because the new system is replacing the old. There is tension. Okay? Tension. I'm out of juice. Uh-oh. 2 more cards. One tribe. Absolutely. One tribe. Stay alive. It's one rule of Earth. You don't talk about incarnating on Earth. There's one rule about Fight Club. You don't talk about Fight Club. All right. Who knows? When we go home, maybe we have like special belt buckles. They're like Terra. You're like, oh shit. Oh, you like that? Oh, like angelic, like Palladians are running up to you. You're like, oh, you like that belt buckle, huh? Where'd you get that? You're like, Earth. Oh my God. Was it scary? You're like, for some. There's like, oh my God, tell me stories. Where should I begin? What sort of crazy shiza would you like me to describe of what I witnessed in that place? It was saved by an orange man. An orange man. I'm just kidding. Listen, symbiosis, trine sextile, symbiosis. Touch my third eye. Here we go. Symbiosis for everyone out there. Come on. So this is a new card. Symbiosis, trine sex. They're trying to give you guys a very specific message because I don't even know what that means. So we have, look at this, trine sextile symbiosis. I don't even know what this means. For all you astrologers out there, listen, I can pull the cards. You guys have to tell me what these mean. Square, semi-square, quincunx, tension. So tension, symbiosis. There's tension before symbiosis. So think, okay, about the tension before symbiosis. That's where we are right now. There's tension before this thing comes online, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? We're going to pull one more, but I want to give Tone some props. June 29th of this month, we begin the Cancer retrograde, which means please pay attention to your emotions. A lot of people are going to lose their beeswax. Stay cool, stay calm. A lot of attachments, a lot of family stuff, a lot of old things, maybe when you were a kid, are going to come to the surface. Feel free to get in the steam room, get in the gym, get in the water, go for a surf, go for a hike. Water helps transmute, all right? Light and water helps transmute that. But it really starts, some of us who are very sensitive, started for me about, 5-6 days ago. I usually get hit about 2 weeks before the actual energy shows up for everyone else, so I can process it and talk about it when the time comes. So pay attention about this Cancer retrograde. And if you guys are ballers, because I know you are, go ahead and put it in the comments, some comments for someone who might not know what I'm speaking about, who doesn't know astrology. Put it in the comments what I'm talking about. How's it going to have the effect? Yeah, it's coming. Everyone's feeling it. It's just put in the comments. Ground and clear daily. Absolutely, Tone. Daily. Not once a week. Daily. Okay? Let's get one more RV card here. And the fourth RV card is Sagittarius, expand. Expand. All right. Expand. It is time to expand our horizons with this golden age approaching. Yes, we know there's a lot of new governmental positions that open and are just been filled in Iraq. We do know that when Iraq goes, the Vietnamese dong is going to go because they are hooked together like California and Mexico. I am not a financial expert. These are my humble opinions. Okay, what else? I'd stick with the ISO 222 compliant cryptos. I would not buy turd coins. If there's a funnel that has been created, the ultimate row will be those that cannot go through those gates. Certain cryptos will be used to convert other cryptos to go through and be ISO 222 compliant. I would just stick to the ones that already are. And I don't know how much money you guys got, but times be tight around here at times. So just do what you can. Silver all day. Silver, silver, silver all day. Gold, silver all day. If you guys like that motive, absolutely. July in Florida, gold and silver become legal tender. I think you're going to be able to take it into the bank and exchange. Okay, that's not the same as, you can take gold and silver. Yeah, I'm not talking about a palm shop. I'm talking about Wells Fargo. A little different, okay? So check that out. Cancer is, the moon is my friend. Okay. What about Dong and Dinar? Okay. So, like I said, the original Mark Z, when he does news time, does a decent job on that. There's a lot of people that have really good channels out there that talk about that. And yeah, Dong Dinar Boulevard. These are some, again, my humble opinion. I'm not a financial expert. Boulevard. Those are some that are on the thing. Obviously, Zim. If you have a project, there's a lot of different information out there. I'm going to wait until we get some more concrete answers on that. But I think if you guys have been with me from the get-go, if you come to some of our conferences, we definitely spoke about that in detail to each other. Definitely. So let's keep that on the low. There's a lot of people in these comments that are going to be bawling out of control. So it's like that. It's like, where'd they all go? It's like, oh, they're hanging out together. They're not on YouTube. It's going to be more like that, ladies and gents. So just to keep it 100 with you. We'll do cool stuff, make movies, this, that, and the other, have big gatherings, hang out. But I think we're going to be shifting to something else. I want to build the cities of light with you guys. So there's more than one, so that's what I'm talking about. So what else do we got? I love you guys. Yes, there's wisdom in the tension. Yes, nighttime. It's a great surprise. Okay, what else we got? And apologies for me popping off last video. I don't know why, but I read it wrong. I don't know. I had like lights in my eyes and I was like, let me tell you about what I do with Indian prayer. Sorry, I was all wound up, I read that wrong. The last comment. So whoever that was, apology to you. What I'll tell you is this. Something big's coming. We all feel it. We all know it. There's something inbound and we all feel it. Like literally there's a fire raging like 10 miles from my house. I'm like, yeah, okay, we're going to be fine. Other things are afoot. So with that being said, if you guys have any insights, put it in the comments, but I think that's really what we got going on. Now, listen, I've got some more awesome things to show you. Okay, so as promised, I made another one. Oh my God. I don't know what it is. Send me an angel right now. This one is rad. Okay, I made another because the other one actually was gone. The last skull I made was literally gone that second. Like it was as the video was playing, it was actually sold. So let me see. View exercise. Let me show you this. And what do we have? Banners. Let me turn this off for a second. All right, here we go. So look at this thing. So, and again, I don't know if you guys can see the crystal skull inside. It's a real quartz crystal skull. This is made with diamond powder and 2 or 3 different components to shield you guys from not only from satellites. And the black layers obviously shield you guys from anything EMF or black tourmaline. This does all the Wi-Fi, the EMF stuff that comes out. This is coming from the satellites. Very large, double terminated. This one is a smoky with Super 7s, Fuchsite, and a big crystal skull. This sat next to my real crystal skull since I made it. It's been 2 or 3 days. So it just quantum transferred. This is my home. This is in the shopping cart. And I just wanted to show you that. Okay, here's something. So, ET phone home. You guys, listen, man, I don't know how many. This is the end. We're about to get. Okay. And diamond bed sets, real diamond powder. I made 4 this week. This is what I was doing. When you guys are like, where is he? I'm just meditating and making stuff like this. It helps me ground. And these are insane, dude. Like, I don't know where else to go with this. Comes with the remote, comes with the grounding rod, grounding cord that plugs into the house ground. So it runs the entire electrical ground through the pyramid, and it actually stabilizes both directions. So in and out. All real pyramids need a ground. Okay. That's in the links. Now, let me show you this. This is kind of bigger. Let's see if I can do this real quick. All right. Come here. Okay. Oh, God. All right, so I made this. I made a full-blown, ET, this is your ET beacon. Put this up next to your bed. You're like, come get me. Hey, I don't know what's on down here, but if I put this beacon on, someone come get me. This is ET phone home. This has real diamond powder that's in the white mix. It's nuts. It's all hand sanded. The light shines through it. It's a Nubian. It's rad. And it's a lamp, right? But I actually have the proper ends on it. So it can go up on poles if you wanted it to be a capstone. And it's heavy because I don't know how to make small things. Okay, so there you go. That's what I've been working on for you guys this week. Hands on, just for you in our private little club here. Listen, this is just us. This is our gear. It's like, what do you guys do? Like, oh, this is our stuff. So I just want to make sure you guys get the best of the best. Descriptions are in the thing. If you do want the monster, email support@teamlight.com. I think I'm doing a special sale there. Just email for the price. I think it's like $3,333. Okay. Obviously the other prices. Oh, we have a huge sale going on too. Which why not? How to apply to everything here. Coupon code FREEDOM for the 4th of July. So on all my websites, teamlight.com, teamlightstore.com. Yeah, just coupon codes FREEDOM. Get your freedom. 4th of July is approaching. We're about to all be retired. I'm about to be just lots of boats, sea-doos, wakeboarding, freedom. Yeah, freedom. Thank you, Paris. And yeah, you guys, I just really enjoy. I know, and why I've mastered this stuff with the alchemy is because I'm going to have to be the dude that actually helps mix the concrete that goes into the 3D printers. One of us actually has to know how to bend frequency through concrete and then have it concave through walls. So I will be your alchemist in the Cities of Light project. If you guys are all working together, yes, I'm going to share how to do stuff with you guys. I'm going to share which stones mix together, how to do it, and that's for us to learn that and share that. So that's what I'd like to share. Everyone has their own skill set. I've been working on this skill set for about 15 years. So, all right. Let's get one more card draw. And while I do that, I want you guys to go ahead and punch in where around the world you guys are watching from. Okay? Let me put a little background music on for you. Oh, I didn't load this. We can listen to it though. Oh yeah, so they can't block it because this is just. Here we go. I made like a workout song for you guys. All right, you guys punch in where around the world you guys are watching from, and I will get. Let me see what else. I don't think I pulled Dragon Riders. Let's do Dragon Riders. Oh, and definitely hang out to the end of the video. There's a second half to the intro. I couldn't fit it all in the intro, so that means you too, Tone. You're in that part too. All right. Like it hot. All right. Apparel and Beliza. A fresh wind is blowing into your life. Believe in your divine guidance and recognize all the gifts along your path. All right. It's a fresh wind. Because that's me on the flute, by the way. I don't know if you guys know that. But... Whoa. Breathe out. All right. Let's see where you guys are punching in from. Oh yeah, I got my 5-string bass out, electric guitar. I got these drums. I set the B to. I have drone flutes. I've got B, F sharp, and A. I just ordered G and a high kestrel C. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but I play drone flute, which is dual Native American flutes. So I set the beat, I set the tone, I write the lyrics. You guys were asking me about some of the different programs you can use. Sondo is for the music videos. You can use that, Sondo. You can use Suno for some of the songs and beats and stuff. I use actually a bunch of different programs. I have a Red Scarlet audio interface, so I play live instruments into the interface, and then I play with the beat and I change everything up. I have a new deck coming where I'm going to be making all the beats from scratch, so that should be here in about a week or so. I really like doing the natural vibe in the music, so I understand that, you know, what I'm trying to say is this ain't just random generation, like, oh my god, you don't get this on random generation. Okay, what else we got? Oh, and Higgsfield.ai for you guys for some of the visuals. They use some really cool visuals. People are asking me what I use, so I wanted to at least let you guys know. It changes all the time. All right, here we go. All right, West Texas, man. All right, Connecticut. Love your heart. Thank you, Cali. Sarasota, Florida. Yeah. Bali, you. But another thing too for everyone out there with the AI stuff. Yeah, I'm going to build my own internal off-grid things for my audio and my visual in the future. I'm not relying on a data center or any of that or buying tokens. And I recommend everyone out there, if you can, do that. We don't need data centers. We don't need things taking up all of our water. So people are like, oh, the AI thing. No. In-house. In your house. Not like, you know, just like a really powerful computer that can run your own systems for graphics and whatnot. That's what I propose. I don't think we need all this excess BS. I think the data centers is a story anyways. I don't think that's what it is. So, all right. What else to answer all the questions that people have about things? You know? That's me singing. No. It sounds very French to me. I'm like, passate. Listen, I didn't say I didn't use some auto-tune. I'm just trying to say it is me. Alright, let's see where you guys are coming in from. Yes, dude. Bob Ross is the man. Alright, San Bernardino. Let's go. Alright, Finland. New Hampshire, baby. Alright. Colorado, thank you. California, bro. Washington State, Tennessee in the house. Let's go. West Virginia, Northern Cali, baby. Sedona, Vancouver. Listen, Iowa. Houston, Oregon. What's up, dude? Arkansas, what's up? You guys are awake? Come on, Carolina. Contact it. Surprise AZ, Colorado. Let's go. Norway, love you. Dragon Riders, you know it. Sarasota, Washington, Texas. Ohio, Long Beach, San Diego, let's get it. You, bud, love you down in Bali. Queensland, Australia, let's go. Sedona, baby. Michigan, come on. What do you got? You want more? Okay, I'll pull one more dragon card. 1 second. National Forest. We're on fire. All right. I know. Listen, it's over. So I'm trying to tell you, you guys picked the right horse. You know what I mean? We're at the horse race. Like you guys picked, we picked each other. We chose the right horse. We're like the wild stallions of Earth. Okay, us. Okay, us. Okay. We are the team, dude. Ron Burgundy. That's right. Keep it sexy out there, San Diego. Keep it sexy out there. All right. Keep it classy out there. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I love you. You guys are fire. Stay positive. Make sure to clear. We got a Cancer and retrograde coming up, okay, on Saturday, for goodness sakes. Coupon codes FREEDOM on TeamLight and TeamLightStore.com. This stuff's nuts. It's in the store. One more time for my boy, because I know I'm going to miss you. Someone very lucky is going to get this. I don't know. I'm like, dude, this doesn't exist. I don't know if you guys know the story. I made a mold of the original one I have in the house. Like, this is a real you can't get this anywhere on Earth. I made a mold of the original. And then they hang out with each other. There's pictures on the website. Diamonds, diamonds, diamonds. Our girl's best friend, or our lady's best friends. Shout out to all you guys out there. I love you guys very, very much. Okay, and let me go here. It's been an absolute pleasure being with you guys here tonight. All right. You guys enjoy. We might do another video. Oh, we have, I'll be filming again for Cosmic Kind tomorrow. Me and my brother Rob will be shooting some more episodes. And my brother Tone should be coming up here in the next week or two. We're going to do some more episodes as well. All right. I love you guys very much. Have a blessed week, and we'll see you in the next time. Maybe sooner than later, okay? I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Peace.